Now the CNBC original documentary, Big Mac, Inside the McDonald's Empire.
You're looking at hallowed ground for the McDonald's Corporation. Today, this place, just outside Chicago, is a museum. But in 1955, this was a working McDonald's. In fact, it's the first store ever opened by company founder Ray Kroc. Good evening, I'm Carl Quintanilla. Back in the 50s, you could open a McDonald's with about $30,000. You would have been in on the ground floor for what would become the biggest, most successful, most powerful fast food chain in the world. Today, it could cost $1 million or more to buy a McDonald's franchise, but it can still pay off big time, as we found out when we began our behind-the-scenes look at the McDonald's Corporation with a visit to one of its busiest locations in the world. It's one of the busiest, most congested roads in America, Interstate 95 in Darien, Connecticut. 120,000 vehicles travel north on this stretch of highway each and every day. 120,000 reasons the McDonald's restaurant near Exit 13 is one of the busiest stores in the busiest chain.
Thank you very much. Have a great one, right?
In the biggest and most successful commercial food enterprise on planet Earth.
Can I help you, sir?
George Michel is the owner-operator. A second-generation Mexican-American and graduate of Northwestern University, Michel took over this struggling franchise in 1990, the first of 6 stores he now owns, and where he still does his share of windows and the register.
This little baby, I take it home with me. I'm going home.
You probably have the keypad memorized, don't you?
In my dreams. Yeah? Yeah, this... Can I help you, ma'am?
Like thousands of other McDonald's owner-operators, years of working 80-plus hour weeks have made George Michel a wealthy man.
Come on, son.
Today, he strolls his beachfront property on Connecticut's Gold Coast. That is, when he's not on the phone.
Okay, what about the crew? Did everyone show up on time?
Or working 14-hour days.
Can I help you?
And like all successful owner-operators, he has a key partner in his top manager.
Take me 3 seconds to fix it for you.
In Darien, Connecticut, that's Tyrone Davis.
We do a lot with a lot of volume, and we do a lot of sandwiches, and like fries is the #1 thing at McDonald's. We do a lot of fries. We do a lot of fries.
Davis was a rookie crew member when George Michel took over in 1990.
18 years ago, we weren't absolutely sure if we wanted to work with each other.
But Davis did stay, and 18 years later, he's operations manager, overseeing all 6 of Michel's McDonald's stores. Taken together, it's an $18 million business with more than 300 employees. Working at McDonald's is commonly dismissed as a McJob, low wages with a staggering turnover. But a good McDonald's manager can earn $100,000 a year or more. And soon, Davis will run his own McDonald's. After nearly 2 decades with George Michel, he's set to become an owner-operator himself. And he expects to do very well.
You may not be a billionaire rich, you may not be a Bill Gates rich, but you're going to be rich enough for you to retire early if you want and be comfortable.
It's not out of the question that you might be a millionaire.
No, it's not. Always check quality.
Davis's workday is a marathon of crew supervision.
Okay, 167, that's perfect. Beautiful.
And customer service.
I'm going to give you a refund, okay? Because you waited for your food so long, all right?
Davis also keeps vigil over what he says is the most important element in any McDonald's. And it's not the fries. The #1 thing.
The bathrooms.
Why?
#1 thing. If the bathroom is dirty, no matter what, you've lost that customer.
It's that obsession with detail and efficiency that has made McDonald's Corporation bigger and more profitable than any of its competitors. It's also made it a global behemoth with more than 31,000 stores in 118 countries. Financially, McDonald's is soaring with annual revenues of more than $21 billion. But that's a major turnaround from where the company was just a few years ago.
The world's largest restaurant company is not enjoying a happy meal tonight. McDonald's warned that it would post a quarterly loss for the first time ever.
In 2002, after years of unchecked growth and a lack of attention to basics, McDonald's announced its first ever quarterly loss.
We like to say we took our eyes off our fries.
Jim Skinner is McDonald's chief executive officer.
In 2002, same-store sales were sliding.
Right.
Margins were sliding.
Right.
First quarterly loss ever.
Right.
What went wrong in that period?
Well, first of all, I call 2002 the year of the perfect storm, where all of the things and the strategies that we were pursuing, the growth strategy, we basically hit the wall in 2002.
A growth strategy that included opening more than 2,000 new restaurants a year. It was unsustainable, even for the Golden Arches.
We invested $4 billion in new store growth over the previous 3 or 4 years, no incremental income growth. And that's a formula for
bankruptcy.
Failure.
Skinner can laugh now, but in 2002, that was a formula for unhappy customers. Instead of a happy meal, they often found dirty stores, cold food, and a detached staff. On Main Street, McDonald's was out of favor, and on Wall Street, McDonald's stock was getting hammered.
All we knew was that we had to change something.
For company executives like USA President Don Thompson, it was a wake-up call.
The first thing we went back to was we've got to be better in our existing facilities. So we've got to get quality service and cleanliness shored up. First thing.
The kitchen was revamped. Sandwiches were no longer stockpiled, but instead were made to order. They added more chicken and salads to reflect evolving tastes and health concerns. They spent less time building new stores and more time focusing on the ones they had. But amidst the turnaround, McDonald's weathered a double blow. CEO Jim Cantalupo, co-architect of the so-called Plan to Win, died of a heart attack while at a McDonald's convention. His successor, Charlie Bell, was diagnosed with cancer and died soon afterwards. Jim Skinner, who started out flipping burgers at McDonald's in 1971, became the third CEO in just 7 months.
I think that the mood of the company was one of sorrow, one of disbelief that we would go through 2 such situations in such a short period of time.
But the plan was in motion. McDonald's began renovating older stores, and in one of its most successful moves, it launched a line of premium coffees that lured many customers back from Starbucks and helped it solidify its stronghold on breakfast. For McDonald's, breakfast is huge and delivers a quarter of every dollar it makes in the U.S. Getting back on track has been good news for the company and for store owners like George Michel, who keeps a reminder of how easily success can be derailed.
Look at this. This is from USA Today when the company was in trouble.
Yes, absolutely.
And the #1 suggestion was fix the food.
Yes. And we have. It's great food. It's hot. It's made for you. We went back to the basics.
50 years ago, company founder Ray Kroc took a small hamburger business and transformed it into a global food empire. His stroke of genius was in tapping the drive and ambition of thousands of individual store owners like George Michel.
The Golden Arches are golden.
You've made more money and can make more money with them than without them.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful relationship. It's a marriage.
And it's made you a rich man.
Absolutely.